We're going to go straight into MacsSama versus Lord Knight.
Yeah, a simple Millia enjoyer here. Gonna have to try and deal with this Nagoriyuki.
Man, that's a lot of... How many Nagoriyuki matches have we had in a row now?
Quite a few. Like we said, a very popular character. I mean, can you blame them? Look how sick this is.
The army is out in full force today.
Lord Knight proven to be the one-man army here for Millia, potentially already running it down here on Mac.
Yeah, he is putting the pressure on.
Okay, and there's going to be the burst. Kind of a hero burst here from Max. Going to try and bet it all. One close slash can change the world. The Lord Knight not having any of it. Spaces the disc very well.
Throwing out those close slashes. Almost pays for that Lust Shaker. So close.
And that's just textbook there from Lord Knight. Perfect way to confirm. Sees that the disc hits the way it does. Close slash straight away into the jump.
Yep, takes that first round convincingly. And we're already starting the same exact situation again. Oh, MacsSama putting the pressure on a little bit now.
Okay, what with the far slash?
Sitting in the 3 blood bar range, so he's got those enhanced normals.
And Risk Gauge is maxed out here, just getting cranked piece by piece. Another counter hit, never in Lord Knight's favor in this matchup.
No. Oh! Not able to convert off of it, but... And there it is. That looked like it might have been Chipp. Or caught his jumping frames. One or the other.
Yeah, potentially just out of the jump there. Like MacsSama answering back in his own way here. Here comes the mix-up from Lord Knight. First empty low we've seen. Works out beautifully, and Mac is going to burst for the positioning.
Oh, empty low again.
Ooh, that double dash was so tricky. Very hard to deal with. Lord Knight back on it, and TK Bad Move blocked again for Mac.
Mac is trying to weather the storm, but it's just a complete onslaught of knockdowns and RCs. And there it is. This is a wall break.
Yeah, I just I blacked out, woke up, Lord Knight hit RC 3 times and I was dead.
Yeah.
What can you really do? So 1-0 in favor of Lord Knight. MacsSama has been doing such a great job all night in adapting. I don't think that Mac has taken an early lead in a set yet. It has all been adaptations and comebacks from Mac. So no stranger to the situation.
Yeah, and that's what you like to see with a 3 out of 5 set. Gives him some time to, you know, adapt and make those comebacks.
That's one of the most important things about this game. The damage is high and it is fast and furious. So having that time to be able to get it done.
And we've seen this story play out a lot tonight, you know. The fast character versus Nagoriyuki. Can he catch them? That's basically the entire matchup. He's got to be able to catch them and lock them down, stop them from moving around.
Okay, but Lord Knight getting off dash up 5P anti-airs is not going to be the start that you want to see here from Mac. And another clean jump.
Gets the 2S 5H, another 5H. Already at level 3 blood.
In that mix. And I will say during this combo, Lord Knight may be the best user of FD that I've seen. Actually, FD is an incredible one.
Oh, yes.
Just like that, goes for the run-up. FD stops to block that.
Oh, the counter hit. Caught him trying to press.
Back to close slashes combo. Still have burst here for Lord Knight, and he is going to spend it off the 5D.
And he wants this round.
Great use of the FD. Oh, and Lord Knight knew all he had to do was wait, but it still kills. Waits a little too long. Another situation where patience kills here for Lord Knight.
I really loved the gold bears there too from MacsSama.
Okay, back on the offense though. Close slash offense stuff.
But knocks him out of the corner, unfortunately.
Still got a follow-up. 50-meter available here from Mac. 2S blocked. PRC. What a follow-up. Lord Knight still manages to live, though.
The trade. Doesn't convert off the trade.
That run-up was a good attempt.
Catches his jump.
Dude.
The Beyblade.
Mac in on, dude, let it rip. Sometimes you just have to. That's 1-1 now. MacsSama.
I mean, it's 0 on block. You do just got to let it rip.
Yeah, absolutely. Why not? I mean, there's a lot of those situations, too, where you can catch people pressing on it. Depending on the spacing, it can be 0, it can be plus. It really just depends where it goes. So being the Nagoriyuki player and seeing it more often and controlling the spacing, you can get a lot of people like sticking out. Like people get comfortable doing like 5K after they see it because they're like, oh, it's 0, it's fine.
Yeah.
So
and
you
then
can really blow people out for it.
Yeah, you just blow them up. Blocking anything from Nagoriyuki is honestly like horrific.
It's just a nightmare no matter what it is. It can be anything.
Yeah, anything you block, it's like, oh god, oh god, oh god.
So here we go. 1-1. Game 3. It's going to be important for momentum. Against 2 players of this caliber, you never want to be in a situation where you got to get 2 in a row.
Yep, and we're in a familiar situation again. Lord Knight starting off the game strong.
6P, what a great anti-air. Close slash blocked. MacsSama, the defense is, it was immaculate, but the backdash attempt is checked.
There it is, that OTG. Just clawing away at the light.
Again, the close slash. Mac is going to hold on to the burst here. Lord Knight going to win it out.
Looks like Lord Knight might have been trying to bait it a little bit, but still works out in his favor.
I like that he did that, though. Made it burst safe without overcomplicating it. Just sticks in a quick little FD during the combo just to make sure, just in case at the end.
Yeah, just trying to check for that hero burst.
And Mac has been known for it, and Nagoriyuki, if there was ever a character to spend your burst late, he's certainly the one.
Oh yeah, like we've been saying, you need one good hit to win with this character.
That double instant overhead is just a little too fast. Mac knocked down once again. Backdashes out of pressure and BRCs. Lord Knight is conversion. Lord Knight's in trouble here. Okay.
Yeah. Opts for the tick throw off the close slash this time. I think that's the first time we've seen him do that.
Yeah, Lord Knight is, oh no, I was going to say he's great at reading players' defensive styles, but not going to get to see too much more of it in that round. Both players burst on deck.
Yep. Here we go, both players with 1-1, same amount of resources. Bite early on, we're going to see a little bit of oppression. Here we go.
Fully charged 5D, waits but doesn't wait long enough. MacsSama, huge advantage here. Lord Knight is in so much trouble. RC to make it even worse.
Gold burst to keep him in the corner, and look at that wrist gauge, and that is death.
Yeah, absolutely. Going for the PRC, and once you get the PRC, characters get the most disrespectful block strings when you get PRC. Like we were seeing earlier with Potemkin, close slash Gerudo is a true block string if they're slowed down by PRC. Stuff like that. MacsSama sees he gets the slowdown and just gets to do literally anything he wants.
You remember what Daisuke said before the game came out, didn't you? That mischief was a key word.
Yeah.
They wanted to keep mischief in the game.
Well,
well, it's in there.
Dude, 2H Fukio like close slash, and it's like, okay, well, hold that. Like,
Welcome to Guilty Gear, baby.
Oh, so now 2-1. LK looking down the barrel of his first disadvantage set count so far. Has been ahead all the way through. MacsSama, the first one to put him to the test. Can LK get 2 in a row?
Yeah, he's on his back foot now.
Duel 1.
Let's see how this starts.
Okay, close slash, great way to go. Knockdown. Just the defense from Mac is just out of this world, man.
And this is the story of this match, is that Lord Knight seems to always win the first encounter of the match, but MacsSama is just able to get out of it and turn it around.
There's for momentum here. LK still has resources of his own, 50 meter and a burst if he so chooses.
Oh, that was a tricky little cross up there.
Empty low, works its magic. Plenty of meter to break. Here we go. One decision is going to decide everything here.
Yep, and Lord Knight takes the round there with a bad one.
And I like that Lord Knight is not scared off of bad moon. Mac has blocked bad moon like 3 or 4 separate times. That was the first bad moon that's worked. Lord Knight is still representing it. So I think you can't get scared off of your options.
Yeah, no. When he has RC on deck, he is throwing out those bad moves.
Slash knockdown. As leader, if he so chooses on this next hit.
Alright, in level 3 Bloods, now he's got those massive normals again. But doesn't get a chance to use them, unfortunately. This is going to lead to Oki into a wall break. Yes, sir.
RC's down just to break it quicker. Still burst available here for Lord Knight. It's not even going to need it doesn't look like.
Yeah, you had to burst it.
With the 6P.
Jumps right into the 6P.
Yeah, a little too clean there. Great reaction time from LK. 2-2. Can the Warrior, like we said, BC's very own, the Beast Coast, already got one. And I mean, if you win one, you can win two, right? What could go wrong?
Of course, yeah. But both players just adapting to each other's adaptations again. And we're going into the final game here. We'll see who wants it more.
I'm expecting Lord Knight to come out with empty low and normal throw are going to be the name of the game here. He has been playing so aggressively, so many overheads, the double overhead, the double cross up. He has not leaned into throw almost at all. I expect to see quite a lot of it here.
Yeah, I can definitely see that happening.
Conditioned
we'll
it up.
MacsSama can respond to it.
Okay, there's the knockdown.
For early burst.
Playing a high health character like that, I think it's a great choice.
Empty low.
Hey,
there it
piece
is.
by piece has to come through. 50-meter available if he so chooses, but no, is going to hold on to it. Can't really use it from there.
I like MacsSama backing off there at the start.
Oh, and the cart off of close slash. Not something you see very often. Lord Knight.
Yeah, and converting it really well into the fast RC.
Oh no, and off the trade, Max still bursts. That is a nightmare situation, but here's the knockdown.
Look at the chip damage.
But the blood gauge is so high, can't really do anything else here. Had to RC even to keep the pressure there.
Weak. The risk gauge is red.
Another knockdown, LK.
MacsSama's got to be careful. He doesn't have much more life to play around with.
And there's the counter hit, spends the super, doesn't get a knockdown, and the disc is too far. Mac is absolutely still in this. One counter hit away.
This is a high pressure situation right here. Bite.
Oh,
Tries to bait the burst.
tried maybe a little too hard to bait the burst. Oh, and there's the burst from LK. Oh no, and a nightmare situation for Lord Knight. Losing your burst and the round. Going into this final round, no burst available.
We're in final game, final round here.
For the jump, MacsSama gotta be cognizant of that blood gauge. Does get the command throw, so now party time.
Uh-oh. This might be it. No, the wall sticks too early.
Oh, and isn't able to get the conversion either. So Lord Knight, another lease on
And he's
life.
gonna pop blood.
Oh no. Just nightmare for Mac here. And he gets hit, had to burst. Half his life gone now. The job has gotten so much easier for LK, and here's his knockdown. This is your chance.
This is the chance, not like this.
50-meter available. Anything will do it. Gets the hit, no burst. Oh, he's on his feet though. Oh no! Oh, and finally, MacsSama tried to go for the throw. Lord Knight baits it out perfectly. And from the depths,
Full speed ahead.
I'll just say it, dude blocks. A lot of people in this game can get away with not blocking because their offense is so good. Bean will block, and his defensive choices are so smart.
They really are.
The Augus, again, another player of the same caliber, so strong at his craft. And look, Fukio forward close slash, greedy play from Augus. I love to see that.
The Nagoriyuki player is really out here being greedy. 6P. Oh, it gets flipped by the 2H.
Okay, here we go. Look for another command grab. ERC gets the normal throw, but it's a back throw, unfortunately. So now Bean has control of the stage.
The speed at which these two guys are moving is just lightning fast. Look at them sitting at the same level of resources and health in just the blink of an eye.
Oh, and that was just so smart. A really important note about that is Augus is whiffing 2S there just in case Bean tries to go for any full screen alpha blade shenanigans. I love that he's like smart enough to know that it's okay to swing that from that distance.
Unfortunately, he wasn't able to punish the whiff beta blade.
Bait is blocked, goes for the 5K, nice defense from Bean. And the alpha blade just to escape, not really for mix-up.
Yeah, and another command grab. And another one. J2K putting in so much work, just so hard to deal with. Let's see, throwing out the 2H.
Counter it, no burst available from Bean. Is this enough to kill?
I would like to think it is. Not quite.
Not. Oh no, Bean has a burst as well.
But Chipp is a factor. No!
Yeah, and I like that from Augus. Holds on to his burst, no reason to spend it. Now you have it early here, and depending on the situation, might be able to get 2 in a round.
Yeah, if he bursts early.
Yeah, we're already running. Oh, the time has already passed for that.
Yeah, already at half health.
Knockdown time. Augus doesn't really get anything off of it, but a great air-to-air.
Yeah, clips him with the JD. You don't see that a lot from Nago players.
Especially not against Chipp. Jumping to air Chipp as Nagoriyuki seems like a bad idea, but Augus makes it work.
Yeah. Not able to convert. Another Blood Rage.
Oh, and he's absolutely going to die here. Just got to do the longest combo you know as Bean.
Yeah, Augus Blood Raging in both of those rounds.
And I think a lot of it was just down to situations where he was expecting for the round to already be over. If you, with the way that he spent his blood there, assuming that everything connects, like he got the 5P, 6P to confirm there, and then goes straight into the spin out, he's expecting the round to end there. So he spends his blood like it's going to be done.
But unfortunately drops, and he pays for it. He pays with the game.
So now, going into the second one here, Augus. Got to make some small adjustments. A lot of the things that Bean is doing, it's not like anything is like out of this world spectacular. It's just incredibly safe and incredibly solid. Bean just puts in the work.
Yeah, he's not overcommitting.
Never. Except, I mean, Beta Blade sometimes, you know.
Yeah,
sometimes
well,
you got to rip it out, of course.
Those Beta Blades have been a little 2H round start. I actually like that a lot. The confidence.
Yeah, it has to. And there comes that 2S. No reason not to throw it out from that distance. Has time to block there as well.
Yeah, definitely. One of the probably the best 2S in the game.
Check the overhead. First time Bean went for it, Augus already dialed up with the answer.
And I like the little burst bait there too. Look at him just throwing out these normal saying, approach me. And Bean takes him up on his offer.
US counter hit again. Bean holding on to the burst. And Augus is just trying to abuse that wrist gauge here with the far slashes.
He certainly is, but he is in fast RC.
Doesn't have to burst, actually. Augus back to neutral and in a pretty good position here.
No RC. Surprise. There's an RC here.
Yeah, and that PRC into the 5D is a great choice from Augus there, because if it hits, he confirms. And if not, he gets the block string into a low.
Goes for the close slash option. You see, and that's what we mean when we say it's so scary to block Nagoriyuki. He blocked that one low button into forward teleport, and he had to guess between close slash or bite. Both terrible options to get hit by.
Dude, and after that, just Augus getting so aggressive and everything coming up spades for him, man. Makes him block one far slash, like one far heavy slash rather. It's just a wrap at that point. Bean has already taken it to the corner here.
Augus is pressing out of this pressure so smartly. Oh, J2K hitting real deep.
Augus gets the throw, but Bean not deterred from backdashing just yet. He's willing to go for it. What an air throw into the Fukyo.
Oh, the patience to wait for the burst.
Okay, 2K2D, Alpha Blade mix-up. Does that connect? It does.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so
And
evening
Augus takes it.
yeah, evening it up. Second game going to Augus. 2-2 now. Dude, it's just so scary. I mean, this is one of those, Oh,
it is 2-2. Let's see. So we're going into the next game. Or is it one? technical difficulty. But all right, we're going into our next game here. And we got, you know, the samurai versus the ninja, the classic.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Speed versus power.
Trying to go for the punish on the whip. 2H, not going to happen. Gets the command throw, though, on the back dash. We'll start off there from Bean.
Another command throw. This is just relentless.
Yeah, I mean, that's really what you got to expect here from Chipp.
Yeah, he is oppressing this man right now.
Off the Rekkas. Good breakout, though, with the spin out. Oh, Beta Blade is even better, though. Augus loses the round off of this? Yeah, he does. Go into the second round.
Right away, Fukio forward. It's like they're dancing.
I mean, it's a good gaining meter there from Bean, making sure he's not going negative penalty. Good choices.
These full screen 2S's.
That's good calls. Swinging there, again, not getting yourself into danger, not putting yourself into negative penalty.
Yeah, he's just staying active. Trying to fish for Chipp to come in. Oh, this is scrambly. Getting a little mashy in here. And they're back at neutral.
Good blocks there. Red RC. No follow-up. Baits the burst from the height. And
wow.
Bean locking that one down. 2-1.
I really like how he jumped up to bait the burst and then J2K'd into it.
Yeah, it was a really, really good cancel.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, being able to just, I mean, that's one of the things you think about. It's something that you forget because not a lot of characters can get that high in the air, is that you can vertically bait burst just like he did there.
Mm-hmm. And Chipp, of course, with 3 jumps.
So moving forward, Augus. Gonna have to try and make this work, man. 2 games in a row is tough.
Especially against someone like Chipp, who just... The amount of options you have to consider on defense against Chipp, and the speed at which you have to decide.
Duel 1.
And that's been the toughest thing, is that it's been mostly stray hits for Augus. He hasn't really gotten very many true mix-up opportunities. Nagoriyuki excels in that strike throw game, and he hasn't really gotten to play it. Finally getting an opportunity here, but actually just baits the Beta Blade instead.
And
Chipp, I think, dies here. No, doesn't have super.
Yeah, didn't have super in time, but it was very close.
For the air, he did PRC whip air throw and does it again? Dude,
You love to see it.
Just on one. Oh my god.
Another Beta Blade. Come on, Bean, you gotta be careful with those.
Oh, there's just no way.
What?
Wait, it whiffs. Okay, back in control. Augus, okay, still finishes. That was so terrifying. Up and down. We need to
I can't believe that whipped.
calm ourselves down, bring it back down. You know, that was a lot of stuff, but you know, game 5.
Right on the game.
Dude, the burst had just enough time to make that whiff.
That was such a good call from Nago, too, but it just didn't work.
Yeah, and that was really all a side effect of us. Again, Augus is using jumping D to air Chipp.
I
And
know.
he is very every time he's gone for it, it has connected, or he has blocked it and they've landed, and he's gotten mix-up priority.
It's such an interesting option, and I'm really enjoying seeing it.
Yeah.
You never really see Nagos use JD unless it's in like specific combos.
Yeah, exactly.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
There we go again. Good instant air dash starter from Bean. Look for the FD to slow himself down. What a block from Augus, but again, blocking sometimes is a symptom, not the cure, you know?
Yeah, He had to burst there. He did not want to stay in the corner for very long.
He gets the cross up, but there's a counter hit 2S. Oh.
What a Fukia.
Yeah, whiff punish there from Augus. Very smart. Look for the air throw again.
Fire C, get off me.
And I think that's really the sign of comfort from Augus. Augus, I've said multiple times, is maybe the best Nagoriyuki that I've seen at getting air throws, but dude, Bean is just so, like, aggression is just so well timed.
Catches the backdash. Spin to win, baby.
But that's what I was going to say, is that's really just like signs of life from Augus and comfort. Nature is healing. Augus is getting air throws again. That's what we want to see from him.
Uh-oh, and Augus wants to close out this game right here.
Fukio pass.
He's just got to keep it patient. So does Bean.
Okay, try to go for the burst there, but the YRC comes through. Follow-up gold burst from Augus into double Fukio, trying to end it here. The meter spin.
Right above.
It does hit. Does that kill him?
Not quite, but he's going to PRC it into 6H. There it is.
Oh, just perfect there from Augus. What a great follow-up. Was able to take it down in the Game 5 situation. Huge. Gets the mix-up game rolling. It could be definitely her favor, but just in footsies, I don't know. Unlimited, thank you so much. So it's going to stress me out. As soon as Nagoriyuki gets that close slash, it's really just the name of the game as always, right?
Yeah, but I feel like this matchup might be a little more even than we think. Because it's almost the same with Gio. Once she close slashes, you have to hold that.
Very true. There's plus frames there. Ooh,
Nice
and yeah, the DP timing was really smart. Counter hit, but gets thrown for his troubles. That 2-frame throw. Idiosyncrasy gets another one. It's trying hard to bait the burst.
That was a hard call. But a smart one, to be honest. Most players will want to burst to keep the corner.
Ooh, and super jump straight forward into the jumping P. A really big call out there from Idiosyncrasy. 2H push to the corner, makes him block the close slash.
Close slash option, here we go. 2S. Oh.
Yeah, just a nightmare scenario here for him.
Yeah, Nagoriyuki controlling the skies.
Confirm 2D. That's a button that you have to experience to understand how cheap it is.
Idiosyncrasy is not afraid to just mash 5P to get out of some of these situations.
Yeah, and I think that has been really the best hallmark here is that it's the classic if it ain't broke, right? Infamo has not mixed it up to the point where that 5P has stopped working.
Yeah, it's not mashing 5P. When it works, it's a bar.
Oh, of course. Yeah, no.
It's only mashing if you get counter hit.
I always say mashing in a loving way because I think that a lot of people have a very negative connotation of mashing. Dude, good mashing is just the stuff of legends.
True.
It's
Sometimes
ultimate
you just gotta
bravery.
mash.
Mash with purpose. Thank you.
Disaster of mashing.
Here we go. Game 1. Favorite Idiosyncrasy. Infamo. Gotta make some adjustments here. I want to see more 2D. The one 2D we got answered a 2S perfectly, got a huge counter hit. That's a very disjointed button. If you're going to go for dash ups from very far, I think that's got to be what you lean on.
I feel like it covers a lot of options too. Can definitely stop his spin to win.
Dash up throw is another great one. Into the safe jump.
Putting in that strike throw game. Gets thrown out of the charge dust. Held it just a little too long.
Big plus frames there, but a great instant air dash to get out of the corner. RC might put him back there, but early burst.
Just gets hit by the anti-air close slash. That thing reaches up so high.
Blocking, good check on the 2K. Oh, and again, straight in with the DP.
Yeah, covering his negative frames.
Oh no, and that is where you know Nagoris are feeling confident. Just straight in for the air throw. What a read.
Gold burst. Oh no.
Plenty of meter too.
And this is going to lead to a knockdown situation and positive bonus.
He gets Fukio into whatever he wants here. We throw.
Throw this time. Goes for the throw a second time.
And off of positive bonus has an RC here. Yeah, absolutely. Has another one to spend as well, but Far Slash is enough.
Far Slash putting in work too, just outranging a lot of Gio's buttons when she's trying to poke around in neutral. Definitely a very solid option.
Yeah, so getting back into the connection, man. Idiosyncrasy. It's really just the name of the game has been, I see the Monka S's pop up instantly as soon as we DC. Yeah, I mean, it's been a lot just, Infamo has not really gotten to get rolling. The one time Infamo did get rolling, tried to end a combo in a way where I think he thought he was in the corner after the Tatsu went for 5K and just Nagoriyuki was still anime sliding across the ground. So kind of misspaced it a little bit. So the one time we were able to get it rolling, we just got to replicate that. The offense is good from Infamo when he's able to get started.
He just is having a hard time keeping the offense up too.
Exactly.
Idiosyncrasy is just pressing those 5Ps and 2Ps in the perfect situations to get out. And in the times when Infamo does throw out a DP to cover, it knocks Idiosyncrasy away and they're back at neutral.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Got the round start 5K, checks everything there for Infamo. And then the 2S forces the burst.
IED to change position.
Okay, good follow-up, takes it to the corner. Close slash connects, but no follow-up. Okay, so I get the full confirm.
And that's what you like to see, DP in the corner.
Still a burst here for Idiosyncrasy and 50 meter. Spend the RC, goes for the close slash.
3 in a row. See, there's that perfect pressing out of the pressure. Ooh, I like the throw option.
Oh, but a throw punish of his own. Idiosyncrasy pushes it in the corner, 50 meter available. Fukio's backwards. 2 bursts in 1 round.
Yep. Oh, he just comboed into. Oh no.
Oh, with the gold burst, I think Idiosyncrasy could just block string this out.
Just gotta be careful. There it is.
Oh, and with the burst invested, that definitely hurts here. Big round for Infamo.
Yeah, Chipp was definitely a factor at the end there. Oh, with the 6H. Dash with close slash. Viral aura.
So much plus frames into the backdash. What a counter hit.
And not enough meter to go for super, but still gets the wall break.
Get out straight away, gets the command throw, really snuck it in there.
Oh, there's the spinning dog kick.
Okay, very smart stuff there from Infamo to go for the reversal. And if that had gone to another game, I think we were going to break the record for most bursts by one player in a match. Infamo, in 2 rounds, he bursted twice in the first round as Gio.
I know. He bursted right at the start and then was able to survive long enough to get it back again.
But that's really been honestly the tail of that last game was just Idiosyncrasy died with 50 meter on that one where he comboed into the Blood Rage. That's really, really tough to see. You never want to die with meter in this game. If you have an RC, you always have some sort of chance, right?
Yeah. Meter in a dream. That's all you need, right?
Absolutely. That's been the theme of the night, to be honest, has been comebacks with 50 meter. That's what we love to see.
Yeah, we've been talking about how important meter is in this game and where you decide to spend it.
It's absolutely everything. Gaining meter, how you spend it, how you're aware of your opponent being able to spend it. It really is just everything in this. Every single one of the Guilty Gears, not just Drive. No follow-up, plus frames out to Tatsu.
Yeah, press there, gets tossed into the corner. Ooh, IED out.
That was a good attempt, but the RC for the follow-up. Idiosyncrasy gonna try to put the exclamation mark on it here.
Infamo flipping himself out of the corner. Definitely in a much better position right now.
Oh, and there's that DP that we want to see.
Look at that
Full follow-up.
conversion all the way into the wall break. Doesn't super though.
Yeah, I think that was an execution error, unfortunately. So now 200 meter available for Gio. Goes for the air super, prevents the air to air.
Flips him with the super. And Infamo wants to bring this back now. Round start 6B.
6B round start is so confident. I mean, Idiosyncrasy has gotten away with 5K every single round start, so that's a great check.
Oh, see, there's some of the 2D. I want to see him throw out that 2D more.
Yeah, I agree. It's very disjointed, very good for checking.
Especially in a match like this where Nagoriyuki is very horizontal movements.
Yeah, very, very grounded, but now this is a huge issue. Jumps the command throw and gets 2 counter hits.
Gotta be careful after blocking this wire C.
Combo in anything. What a great dash up. Burst is available.
Yeah, he had to burst there. That was dead.
And again, one of the key things, if you haven't seen some of these top Giovanna players play, that is an important notice. Characters like Nagoriyuki have to swing early to anti-air you when you're taking an arc like that. So Infamo jumps in, threatens just enough. And that's the type of mix-up that only works against a player as good as Idiosyncrasy, because you know his reaction time is fast enough to 2H that. He will 2H that in his sleep.
Yes.
So being able to get the air super, Infamo is just so smart, man.
And in the event that they block it, you are so plus that you're at advantage.
Yes.
Of course we're going to air super there. It's such a good option. And Giovanna's air super is so powerful. What a powerful tool for her.
It's obnoxious. I'll
It
be
is.
real. It's really hard to deal with on the. When you're on the opposite side of it, it's so incredibly difficult to deal with.
You ever block close slash and then they just jump an air super?
I've never blocked, period. So, so I don't know what to tell you.
What's blocking?
So here we go.
I play Slayer.
Duel 1.
Final game.
Let's
Round start. Oh,
6P.
the answer to the 6P, the 2S.
Backdashing on the weak up there.
Ooh, but a good backdash. One deserves another. Infamo on his own.
And Nagoriyuki with the same amount of invincibility and backdash as Potemkin. So tied for best backdash in the game.
2D, actually able to low profile still, gets the counter hit. No burst from Idiosyncrasy here. He's going to hold this one. I'd expect to see it on the next one, though. This is a very winnable round for him. With 50 meter available.
Yeah, I believe if he gets touched, it's a problem.
5Ks, what great staggers. Infamo just kind of falls for it. Idiosyncrasy leaning into the 5K staggers really for the first time.
And that 6H cleaving away so much health.
Counter hit, burst early. Anti-air with the clone?
And still picks up for the conversion afterwards.
Okay, spin out, gets the 5 keys. 3 5 keys, breaks the wall. Idiosyncrasy, huge advantage here.
I was about to lose my mind if he converted off that.
Very close. The blood gauge is building, though. Oh, and a little too far for that to combo. Idiosyncrasy.
Yeah, I mean, he takes it in a very decisive last round. I feel like every time Stealthy has been on, he's fought a May at this point.
Dude,
I mean, not a May, my bad, a Millia.
He's been swimming through every single Millia, and for the most part, has been doing incredibly well. It's very well practiced, today aside, very well practiced in this matchup, clearly. He's been playing it just awesome.
But we'll see how he fares up against Mike.
Good blocks there. Mike runs up with the 6P, confirms with the cart. Nice. Knew when the disc was fake, got the jump out.
5H, keep himself safe. First, does not want to be in that situation, but gets clipped by the super.
Dash it in, gets the empty low. Empty low again, but Stealthy's onto it. Okay, attempt doesn't work out. Gets the overhead, but
Yeah, no meter to convert off of it.
and the Commando actually whiffing from there. And
Yeah.
Mike's gonna be able to kill.
And Mike just knowing that with command throw means I can run all the way up and punish.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Millia's about as fast as a sickle on the way back too, so she will get there.
She will. Oh, patience from Mike there.
Commando again backdash.
Looks like Mike just is sniffing out this command grab, so it doesn't seem to be an option in this game right now.
Yeah, and the aggression with the 6P knockdown breaks the wall.
Immediately IADs over the Renson.
Yeah, and I mean, okay, both bursts off the table. Stealthy, it's not a good chance, but there's definitely a chance.
He's out of meter now, so Chipp is, but doesn't even get Chipp, just takes the low.
Yeah, Stealthy maybe just trying to up back out of that one. And that has just been, oh man. Stealthy, the problem here is that Renson and Command Throw are probably the strongest options really for Axel. Like, just when you're just looking at it on paper, right? Mike has essentially made both of them just not worth the risk.
Yeah.
He's shown at every turn that both of those are just not viable options raw and neutral.
He has punished him every single time for using them.
So it's going to be very difficult. What do you do as an Axel player here when the two best, you're two aces in the hole? You got pocket aces and they're no good.
Yeah, and it was so incredibly smart to IAD off of that 2H, because what's Axel going to do? He can Rainwater, which the IAD is the counter to.
Yes.
He can Renson, which IAD is the counter to, or he can Snail, which is unsafe.
Yeah, it's going to be more about just figuring out what the normals it looks like here, or potentially getting on the offense. We saw him get pretty aggressive against Lord Knight in a couple of those games, but that's a great way to start. Tons of damage.
Beautiful conversion. Oh, and we got Icarus playing in the soundtrack. Nice little piano ballad.
Knockdown, heavy, just jumped out of. Gotta be careful here as Mike. Stealthy has shown he knows when the discs are fake.
Yeah, had to burst out of that situation.
The jump back, 50 meters still available here for Stealthy. For Mike.
And see, that's what you like to see. When Millia is way in the air, sometimes it's best for Axel just to run the hell out of there. Not even deal with this situation.
Okay, another good set of blocks.
Such solid blocking.
Oh, but the close slash and went for the FD just to try and bait the burst. Bursting really late.
Oh no! I don't know if that's what he wanted there, but
Yeah, another good punish with the dash over, goes for the cart.
that should be death. No, not quite.
Still in this, but oh, the 6P.
Run under 6P.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
All right, we got Rainwater. I think that's like the first Rainwater we've seen from Stealthy. But he's already backed himself into the corner, which is Axel's home in this matchup, really. That is not working out for him. He has not gotten a single command grab yet.
Yeah, the lariat has just really never been a factor here, but there, the 6K is very smart, and finally
he sees it.
in the clutch, the command throw comes up, and now with 50 meter.
Oh, but doesn't cancel. Might have been trying to sniff out a burst.
Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock.
All right. Close slash round start option.
Oh no, and again the close slash had to burst, absolutely.
And yet again, here we see, put back in the corner. But Mike puts him out of it. Back into the mid-screen situation.
He has up back quite a few times out of these situations, and now Mike, knowing that's happening, willing to go a little farther.
First to keep him in that situation.
Oh, and two, that's a heartbreaker from Axel. 2 whiff, 2 S's.
Yep, and he's got a burst there. He wants to make the hero come back. But gets tossed for his troubles.
Throw is just a little too much. Mike really doing this thing one at a time. Stealthy has been close, but the same situation comes up. I mean, we've hit one command throw, and Renson is really only being effective in combos. Mike is just doing an amazing job of negating really the toolkit of not necessarily Stealthy, but just Axel in general, just playing the matchup so well.
Yes, incredibly well. And this is one of Axel's probably worst matchups, to be honest, along next to Chipp. So these fast characters that have so many movement options are where he really struggles. He may have half the anti-airs in the game, but it doesn't really matter if the opponent could just get past him before he can even do them.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, we've also seen Lord Knight earlier read an attempted 6K and just went straight into car. So like Millia has options just from like more than half screen to just blow out Stealthy for trying to play neutral.
Yeah, and they're so fast that if Axel whiffs, you're in.
Okay, R slash is a great option though. Try and go for it. Good instant air dash over. Stealthy looks like it's leaning more onto the normals here, which I think is certainly the right call.
Oh man, heavy day. Let's go. Oh, throw into the corner. What's it gonna be here? 6-8? That run up 6-speed, ballsy.
Oh, and yeah, even there, going for the jump back S, still might be able to get him with the 6-speed.
There it is. Yes, 6H RC.
So finally able to get those follow-ups that he needs. Stealthy looking so much better now that he's more just trying to keep the distance a little closer, trying to approach on his own terms.
Full screen rents in action.
That was a sneaky command grab.
Yeah, that was. Woo! Scooped out of the air, back into the corner.
RC. And okay,
Into the bomber.
and a lot of things won't kill there. Knowing that he can get into bomber executionally, that's so important too, is executing on the fly. It's so difficult. There's no more pressure than seeing them stuck on the wall and going, okay, all I have to do is TK bomber and they're dead. Let's get ready, hands.
Yeah.
Like, time to do it.
Please do it.
Oh,
But yeah, Stealthy coming back to life in that game.
that was night and day. Stealthy played better than he's played at all so far in like the Millia matchup, probably in general today. That was the best we've seen.
For sure. I mean, he's had a lot of experience today against Millia.
The third one, dude. So now, Ken, it's been mostly about leaning more into the normals, a little more 6H, a little more far slash, a little more controlling the space yourself.
Yeah, instead of relying on your normals to do it for you. Or specials, my bad. Yeah, there's that 6K again.
And now, that's been a big difference maker. Only going for Renson when he knows it's going to be good. It's more of a mix-up tool, less of a piece of his neutral now.
And that is such a smart adjustment, too. It's kind of the same thing with Nago. If they jump when you Renson, you have no choice but to pull them in. Or do nothing and they get it.
Great backdash attempt from Mike. And a better RC. Should be able to break the wall here if he so chooses, but instead wants the disc.
And that's unsafe.
Oh, the double instant overhead super. Enough to kill? Yes, it is.
It is.
Duel 2. Let's
Now,
rock.
Stealthy essentially looking on the final round of tournament life here. If Mike can close it out.
Oh, burst, yep. All right, putting some space between them. Social distancing.
Of course, yeah. And the first time he goes for, oh, what a punish.
Whoa.
Safe, I think? Not
No,
quite.
6H not that safe. Trying to beat Millia in the air there.
Alright, so he tried to bait the backdash time that time. I really appreciate that mix-up himself.
Oh, gold burst. The double overhead, let's
Dude.
go.
And then another situation where it's all, okay, just do bomber hands. Dude, the execution under pressure from Stealthy is stellar.
But Mike just needs to take a round, and he's got this.
Yeah, really cross-up has been the name of the game. Baits the burst and still gets a little punish with the jump away S.
He is using JS so, like, in such great moments here.
Another throw there, 2S. 2S is very consistently whiffed on those attempted anti-airs. It might be time to just kind of hold on to it. Maybe use some movement backdash to get out of the way.
Yeah, that's the issue. Is Millia is so good at positioning herself above that 2S where Axel cannot reach her. The double, he's just going.
Yeah, the same mix-up every time, and there, when your life total is that low, trades are never in your favor. Stealthy. After the first 2 games, it's another one of those situations. If you only watch those first 2 games, you can it's a pretty safe bet what you think happens there. But Stealthy able to crawl back in. Mike is in trouble here. Stealthy has all the answers.
And that, I am loving how many times we have seen this tonight, where we just see someone up 2-0 and then someone else pull it back to the last game. It's so exciting to watch.
So we'll see what the adjustment here is.
Looks like Mike might be taking a moment.
Mike has changed the song every game. So I think Mike is changing the song is what's happening. Because we every time he comes off the podium. Oh, man. It's a...
Oh, it's a switch to Ramlethal.
So it is going to be Ram. Ram versus Axel. First time we've seen this today.
First Ram we've seen
First
today.
Ram we've seen today. Ram, an incredibly strong character and very strong in this matchup as well. If Axel can keep it longer than the sword's distance, he definitely can have the advantage. But if you ever get to the corner, you know what happens next.
Of course. Ram's corner pressure, second to none.
Block on a cross up early.
This is an interesting switch. We'll see how it pans out.
And we've already seen from Stealthy. Stealthy's already shown he knows the matchup. First Rekka he blocked, spun it to far slash.
He is just controlling this right now.
Good back dash there from Mike.
RC. There it is.
Clutched it on the finish, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Really, really in trouble here.
And this is set point for Stealthy. Can Mike make the adjustments with Ram? You know, switching last game like this sometimes can be a little intimidating because you aren't warmed up with the character.
That and how much high-level actual practice do you have? After that pull-in, that was a great burst attempt, but Stealthy still about as cool as you can get here.
Yep, RC, Axel Bombers.
One more touch
Stealthy,
to it.
there it is.
Oh.
Stealthy feeling so much more comfortable in the Ram matchup, it seems.
Yeah, finishing it with a perfect. It's finally here.
Here we go. The Nagoriyukis finally meet. Now this is going to be fun to watch. And we got the Nagoriyuki stage and theme. It's all Nago all night, baby.
I mean, and that's one of the most important things about this matchup is a very common theme in Guilty Gear is characters are not very good at dealing with their own strengths, right? Nagoriyuki is not very good at fighting his own pressure. We've said that he is weak defensively. If he blocks his own close slash, he also does not have very good options against it.
This is a 10-0 matchup free.
Block on the clone, RC to cancel. No burst available here for Mac.
But he's able to get a little bit of blood down from that. Oh, the 5 and baits the burst.
Yeah, I think that's a really, really good call there from Mac. Idiosyncrasy wanting to get out of that situation. Gotta mash the panic button sometime.
Tossed. Oh, the J8. Both of them just spinning at each other.
Take the burst off the table there. 2S. 2S really seeming to be the name of the game here. Both of them using it so well. It doesn't really seem like they have anything really to do other than play footsies with it. But with such an immobile character, like he who strikes first kind of in this situation, it feels like.
Really is.
Idiosyncrasy evens it up though.
This is the most anime Akira Kurosawa movie I've ever watched right now.
Great jump block there. Fukio backwards. Lots of blood built up here for MacsSama now.
6H, command grab bite. Blood-sucking universe again.
5D. There's a burst available, but he's not going to get to use. Oh, maybe he will actually.
He's.
Mom said it's my turn to let it rip.
Let it rip.
MacsSama
The Nagoriyuki hive mind.
had to do it. Had to do it. Oh my god. What a way to end. Very fitting. Very fitting way to end.
It broke the connection.
I mean, that's one of those things where I don't fault either of them. If you're behind, you have to take a risk. If you're that far ahead, why not take the risk?
Exactly.
They are both are. Honestly and truly, that was a fine decision from both of them.
It was.
Like,
It was very solid. But we're gonna go ahead.
One up here for Mac. I need a clip. Someone send me that, please. I need to watch that on Twitter later. Good lord.
That was beautiful.
All right, let's see though.
Duel 1.
Starting up again.
Mac with a jump in. Unable to lock him down just a little bit, but Idiosyncrasy not looking too scared here. Yeah, Fukio forward, not a care in the world.
Fukio, or sorry, the Beyblade's almost as good of a movement option as Fukio sometimes.
Oh no, and now 50 meter available. MacsSama one decision away. PRC baits it out. That was a good attempt at a stop of the command grab from Idiosyncrasy, but Mac was so dialed up for that.
Chops his head off. 6H is such a button. It is just like the execution slash.
Absolutely a menace. And then off that counter hit now, one interaction away. Mac trying to put another one on the board here. PRC because he was too early and continues to swing.
He is not stopping.
Just never stopped for a second.
No, he slammed his foot on the gas and did not let go.
Yeah, absolutely not. I mean, it's one of those situations where he was just confident that Idiosyncrasy was going to be respectful, and he ended up being right. Worst case, he's wrong. You get counter hit, you go back to mid-screen, play some neutral. Nagoriyuki can't, like, auto-kill you off of that. But, like, the confidence to just keep swinging.
I know.
I wish I was that confident about anything in my whole life.
He's feeling himself. He's really feeling himself.
Dude.
Even after he whiffed the 2S, like moved the timing on the meaty 2S, he said, I don't care, I'm just going to keep going.
He PRC'd and was like, I'll do it again.
Yeah.
Why not? Dude, Idiosyncrasy is in a lot of trouble here.
He's got to make a lot of adjustments to bring this back. He's kind of just getting, you know, run over right now. MacsSama is just putting him in the corner and not letting him do anything.
Round start is going to decide a lot here. It was 2S last time for Idiosyncrasy, and they trade out.
And now they both walk back.
Hey, you know, full screen neutral, you know. RS's into the cancels.
Yeah, not wanting to commit to anything too crazy.
And saving his blood meter a little bit here, knowing that his special moves will pay off really, really well in the end if he can hold on to them.
Them trade.
I mean, like, the marquee tool here is Fukio, so you really have to have enough blood gauge to be able to use it. They both are very immobile.
Yeah, and there was a good flux in the universe. Oh, not quite enough. And pays for it with the momentum change.
Oh no, and the burst a little too far. Mac had the right idea, but missed spaces.
Yeah, what an unfortunate burst. Oh, Fukio back, I like it. 6H. Whiffs the close slash. Yeah, eats one of his own.
Yeah, Idiosyncrasy being able to follow up with that goes close. The 2S doesn't go for the super, just goes for slash. He's gonna hold on to the meter.
Looks like he might have thought about it for a second with that pause.
He dashes backwards. Good to have that in their muscle memory. Super will kill.
That was so stylish.
Fighting straight back. And that is the habit of a player that I like to see. That combo, you can Fukio either direction to make that work. Idiosyncrasy just always going back. It's good to have in your muscle memory. I know he doesn't have burst, but in the heat of the moment, you're not thinking about it. You're not looking at the meter. Just do the combo the way that you know would be right in the long term.
Of course. Yeah, you will just pick the right option because that honestly, while going forward is valuable, going back, there's no reason not to.
There's just no reason not to.
It protects you from all situations.
So Mac is kind of on notice here. That was a pretty convincing last round from Idiosyncrasy.
Yeah, he turned it on. Coming back to life now.
Yeah, Mac has a lot to answer for.
He's rising from the coffin.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Duel 1, let it rip.
Oh, I just saw. Okay. 2K, 2D. Got the jump in. Oh, and that's a broken wall.
Complete destruction.
Oh, and then close slash wins it out. Are you going to burst? He's not even going to get a chance. Crispy chicken sandwich. He had the script.
Round start in this mirror match feels like a Wild West, like who draws first.
Just a nightmare. 2K2D. MacsSama on the board here. Great 5Ps to press out. He bursts and made the throw attempt, actually.
I'm going to burst, too. Uh-oh, going to pay for that? Or not quite.
Yeah, not very much of a payment here. Another throw, good on the bite. Counter hit, dashes forward. Another counter hit. Idiosyncrasy really giving Mac a taste of his own medicine here.
Yeah, doesn't decide to go for the super there. Finishes them off with just out of my face, the palm.
And that was just so smart because if Idiosyncrasy goes for that 5P, if it hits him, he wins. If he blocks it, he gets RC forward and party time. So
yeah.
that was a no-brainer situation there from Idiosyncrasy. The 5P, just a great option.
And now we're back up 2-2 into our final game.
Mac has a lot to answer for here. Idiosyncrasy's adjustments have been absolutely beautiful.
Who will be the last samurai?
We still got another one of losers, homie.
This is losers. Oh, we have a second one of losers, right?
I was gonna say we got more Nagoriyukis to come. I mean, oh. So here we go once again.
Let's rock.
Now start the 2S checks to spin out.
Yeah, you gotta burst that.
Amazing conversion there off the 5P. Oh, but the burst is actually blocked. YRC still advantage Mac here.
Jump back. Let's create a little bit of space, you know, some breathing room. He's got those powered up normals, so.
Yeah, with the blood gauge that high, can't really afford to rush down.
There it is, into the 6H. I love Nago's laugh when he gets killed.
Here we go. Mac, essentially the final round here. What a cross-up. Idiosyncrasy pushing forward again. Close slash frame trap.
This is just a slugfest.
Blood though, blood gauge. Can't use any special moves here. Has to just hold on to it. Even there, can't confirm it. Fukio forward.
We might be moving into a final round.
It's going to be very, very close here. 5K. Okay, very nice. Final round here. First decision makes a lot of difference. 2S counter hit, no follow-up.
There's the follow-up on that one. Oh, no. Super. Not quite. Wants to hold on to it.
Yes, again. BRC back, so smart. You know you have positive, no reason to risk it.
Yeah, just trying to create a little bit of space.
Another counter hit. FDs.
Oh, his blood!
Yeah, he had to hold on to it. That's the only way he could keep himself safe.
Just let him bleed out. Oh, that was so scary. I was expecting wake up super.
And it was a good attempt. Stealthy has shown he's capable versus Millia. Stealthy has shown he's capable versus Ramethal. Two very hard matchups. Now, almost like this feels like the final boss here for Stealthy's journey.
It does. He has to face Chipp, and not just any Chipp, Beans Chipp.
Early on is looking good though. Knows when to 2H, putting it out in all the right places. Brenson for pressure. Very smart.
Using those 6Hs really well as anti-H.
Oh, but here it goes. After the throw, it blocks the Alpha Blade straight into close slash.
Into the command grab? Rainwaters to keep himself safe. Oh yeah, it gets thrown.
Still has burst available.
Yeah, he's holding on to it.
Yeah, I mean, you're really trying to get out of this round with it, but yeah, a little too much pressure there.
That was scary. Almost a punish. But the fast RC into command grab.
Yeah, and that's a really, really tough one. Being on almost every single fast RC goes into command throw. It's just so hard to react to. It's another one of those situations where you see it coming and you're like, all right, body, time to react.
And then it just doesn't.
Now Bean, despite the life deficit, definitely at the advantage here. Axel trapped in the corner, just getting mauled here.
Yeah, they don't call Chipp the gods of ninja for nothing. Look at that. So hard to react to. Get 6K into Ransom.
Ooh, just these micro dashes from Bean, so smart.
Ooh, whiffs the far slash and dies for it.
And that's one of the most important things in this matchup, and in aggressive matchups versus zoners in general. If your character has a very fast, grounded run, and the game has a mechanic where you can instantly stop, use it. Bean runs forward, just FD quick, just to check and see what's happening. Stealthy goes for something that's like an anti-air, see something that's overcommitment, continue your journey forward.
Yep.
If he goes for something that's aggressive and tries to hit you, you're meter blocking.
Either way, you're assessing the situation and just trying to get in there.
Yeah, FD stopping so important. It's one of those things that if you're new to the Guilty Gear franchise, you gotta add it to your game.
Yes, please learn it. It's so powerful, especially in a matchup versus a character like Axel.
Yeah, for sure. So now, into this next game, great confirm. The sign of a good Axel player, every 5P turns into something.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that looked like it definitely wanted to be a command grab.
Yeah, I was trying to get him with some stuff there. The overhead. Oh, and this is terrifying because Bean is absolutely still in this. This is a huge advantage for him.
Yep, and what's the mix going to be this time? He goes for a third command grab.
Oh, and at max distance, fully stretched screen.
Yeah, Stealthy says, I can do that too, buddy.
A little too tough to deal with there. Oh, but the palm off round start.
These tiny hits just adding up.
Yeah, strike throw has very quickly turned into just strike. For the 6K, didn't get there. Far slash a little too far, but no whiff punish.
All right, put the full screen. There's the command grab. Can you go for a second one? No. Oh, I like that too.
Using the fact that it will give you the charge input if you just input it after the RC. Ooh, what a block on that cross-up.
Yeah, just weathering the storm. But gets straight clipped into a big old conversion.
And then has the burst.
Such a dangerous situation to be just throwing out command grab there.
Throw. Definitely enough here from Bean, so up to the final game.
Let's rock.
Oh, just jumped right over the 2S. Massive 6H.
Ooh, jumping 2K. Look for the jumping heavy slash there, didn't get it.
Goes right over the 2S again. Yeah, Stealthy is just getting grabbed by these command throws.
Oh, but far slash finally paying off in that situation.
I like that, just keep running. Doesn't want to get hit by the 2S, or 2JK. YRC keeping him in the corner.
Stealthy still has burst available. It's trying to sneak that command grab in as an anti-air.
Yeah, Stealthy command grab.
RC still looking for it, and oh, Bean aggressive works out.
Finally, there it is. The first time he answers to it, and he gets the 5K into 6H.
So that's absolutely what you want to see there. Great showing from Stealthy, evening this up.
Yep, 1-1, evened up. Can he do it? Can he slay the Chipp?
It's been a tough climb so far, but it's looking very, very good. Even in the game that he lost was looking very, very good.
But Bean is not going to just let him have it.
No, absolutely not. His tiny avatar with the boombox.
And the pompadour.
Yeah, we love it.
know what I just noticed? There hasn't been a single soul tonight.
Strange.
I know.
Definitely strange. So here we go.
But moving on.
Yeah, into the next game here.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Round start. What an aggressive run up from being checked by the 5T Beta Blade to answer. All this turns out, and it ends with Stealth in the corner.
And here he goes. He has to take this onslaught now. The wall run jump.
Has to cancel out. Still looking good. Needs flash, both of them with a 2D. Standing back up really just comes out in Stealthy's favor though.
All right, here we go. Tries to throw out a 2S, but doesn't get it.
2S was just a tiny bit misspaced. Has meter, but the counter hit should be enough to kill. Very nice for B.
All right, round start. Close left, far left.
Dash back, very smart. Gets the knockdown. Go a little more Rents, which is nice. Samantha whiffs again.
Oh, run up, but the gold burst. This is Stealthy's chance. Punishes, but doesn't do anything after.
I think he thought he was going to burst there because he definitely gets more of a combo.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe you're expecting being a little too much in that situation. Being good to hold on the burst though.
Oh, 2 Alpha Blade, 3 Alpha Blades, and a command grab.
Okay, is so smart. And yeah, that'll be the finish.
Chipp's offense just it makes your head spin.
I mean, and that was probably the toughest thing there is Bean is starting to lean into doing the Alpha Blades from the air because depending on where he does it from the air, he can even make them end same side. 2 of those in that long string were him ending in front of Stealthy and the hitbox still connecting.
And it makes him invisible, so it makes it a little hard for Axel to, figure out where am I going to throw out my button at.
Potentially the final game here.
Yeah, Bean just needs to take one more. But we've seen Stealthy in this situation before. Able to bring it back.
Duel 1.
So let's see what he can do here. Let's rock.
Again, winning the round start outright.
Just immediately putting him in the corner.
There goes for the throw. And that's one important note about Bean's gameplay too. Oh my goodness!
Gets the
TK
conversion.
bomber off of that?
If the command grab hits close enough, Axel just does a bomber.
Let's see. 5K attempt, doesn't get there. Say, huge shout-outs, by the way, to Lena coming through with a direct contribution, $20 to the match arena, man. Lena, thank you so much for everything that you do.
Yeah, thank you. We really appreciate it. Oh, there it is. Gets grabbed again. One more mix will do it. Burst, puts in the corner, but the Beta Blade. Yeah, Bean on point with these Beta Blades so far.
To avoid that time, big chunk of damage coming just from Stealthy winning 99 seconds.
See how fast Chipp is? He whips one far slash and Chipp just covers the entire screen.
Oh, same situation. And every time that situation comes up, if they're both on their back, you've got to favor Axel there.
Oh no, misses his TK bomber.
Still able to close it out there.
Yep.
That would have been a nightmare if he wasn't able to close that out because Bean had conceded. He was like, okay, I won't do the burst. I'll let you have it.
Run up command grab on wake up. Alpha Blade. There we go. Definitely have to find answers to those command grabs because he is just getting mauled by them.
Oh, but the burst just not working out. Just a pixel of life left.
And this might be it.
Running out of meter for FD as well.
Yep, and gets clipped by the 2K.
Yeah, the 2K enough to finish it. Bean gonna hold it down.
Yep, Bean moves forward. Great stuff from Stealthy though. Really, really solid Axel player. And I feel like we saw this matchup earlier too. Millia versus Nagoriyuki.
I feel like we've seen Nagoriyuki just run the gauntlet against everyone today.
Mankind News.
Here we
Duel
go.
1.
All right, round start, very important.
Always. It's going to be a 2S win here for Lord Knight. Double overhead. Stuff begins.
Incredibly important for Millia to get the momentum early in this match.
Momentum is all we've really got here. Lord Knight with the positive bonus. Actually read the Fukyo forward.
Just patiently holding block. Lord Knight just shimmying.
Not to jump S. Isn't quite able to confirm with the 5K.
Oh, 2H all the way into the corner.
He's going to pop.
He's so close.
Actually, it stopped building up. Augus just did the math on the buildup of blood gauge there. A perfectly played round in the end there in terms of blood gauge management.
Able to get those 2 5Hs to really drain the blood gauge. Unsafe.
Go back, gets the jump in, and what a conversion
And
off
he's
of
popping here.
a jump in K. Oh no, Lord Knight mashing on that dash, making that mix up even tougher to deal with.
Yeah, with the pause. He's gotta be careful, he might pop twice in one round. He does!
Has burst though, oh, but didn't burst there. It's gonna hold on to it for the last round.
You ever see Nago pop twice in one round?
The clash. It's blocked.
Oh, I do appreciate Augus trying to use that JD.
Again with the counter hit, but no follow-up this time. It's JD, masterful use here.
Oh, is this gonna hit? Not quite, but it was in the air, so he's safe.
Yeah, pushed him a little too far away. That conversion is just enough to kill.
That 5K is so nice. Just such a nice button.
Yeah, I mean, it's just...
It looks cool, it's really good. And when he's just juggling you in the corner with the toe tap.
Yeah, I mean, it's he keep you up with a human body. Like, dude. Yeah, it's been there's a lot of conversation about like the different 5Ks in the game, dude, and like Nagoriyuki's, man. I feel like it's not overly strong in itself, but it being connected to him and having his toolkit behind it just enhances it so much.
Of course. I mean, it is hard to argue, you know, against the three frame 5K that Soul has, but
Or Kai's is kind of ridiculous too.
oh, it's active forever.
There's just so many 5Ks, so sick.
Kai's is active for 10 whole years.
Duel
But all right, here we go. Augus up 1 into game 2. Another 2S round start.
Yeah, this time is the answer to the attempt at the spin. S is blocked, goes for the dash up second one.
I feel like Lord Knights will lab that round start. See what 2S goes against so many options.
Yeah, so far it's looking really good. Just like the defense from Augus, but the defense, well, as always, cannot hold up forever. Lord Knight looking at a perfect here.
And there it is.
He even
7 gold
FD'd.
letters.
He even FD'd on his instant air dash back. He wanted that perfect so bad.
He's like, he's not even gonna chip me out. Oh, good match out.
Follows up beautifully. 0 on block. FDs from Lord Knight.
We are in. Oh, no, just barely gets to level 3. It's going back down.
Okay, 1 meter available. Keeps it mid-screen. That's an important thing you'll see from Millia. A lot of the time, they will give up corner. They will corner themselves for a better mix-up. There's just no reason not to. Got to keep the train rolling.
Of course, yeah, you gotta keep him in the blender. Here's more blender action. Bursts out of it. Oh, not able to whiff punish.
With great use of command movement there.
Nagoriyuki sitting on so much meter.
Yeah, just about anything will do it. Fukio's forward. BRC just waits to see what he's doing. Lord Knight holds the FD.
Oh, there it is. Yep, does not want him to burst. Didn't even give him the opportunity. Oh, he didn't even have burst. I apologize.
Yeah, never even had.
I was looking at the wrong one.
Yeah, I mean, you were right. Never had the opportunity. That's too tough, though. I mean, once you get that knockdown off the super, okay, throws that heavy disc and just kind of gets to go to work.
All right, 1-1. That was still a close game, too. As expected from winners finals against with players of this caliber.
See if Augus can do a better job. I think that one thing that was tough is that Augus ended up with a lot of meter in tow in a lot of these situations. And I feel like most of those situations were not the fault of Augus, more that Lord Knight is being evasive enough to where Augus is never finding a chance to even get to spend the meter. Lord Knight is either not interacting with him or Augus is on his back waiting for a disc to go.
Speaking of waiting for a disc to get blocked, oh, not one here. But now here it is.
Bad moon, there's going to be the late burst, very smart.
Yep, wants to keep that positioning.
The burst himself gets the air-to-air.
Look at that blood gauge.
Yeah, next decision might make it pop here.
Augus really living on the edge in this matchup.
DK Bad Moon, yeah, you have 50 meter, you got to know it's coming.
Oh, almost ran out of time there on the wall splat.
Still, the blood gauge is very high here. Fukio's again, but next one, yeah, that's a pop, and that's the end of the round.
Yep. Unfortunate, Augus is just popping so much.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Round start there. He delayed to make the 2S whiff, it looked like.
That is a nasty counter hit. Oh, good call out there. Red is mine.
So smart again, and 50 meter available for the second time. YRC, 2S nothing. Lord Knight still has a burst available as well.
Runs up and throws the whip 2H. Cross up. No, same side. Yeah, burst. You want to keep it.
Throw of his own. Actually doesn't go for anything afterwards. No OTG. It wasn't able to secure anything.
That would be something that would have to be tested, but I feel like 2K would have OTG'd off of that throw, possibly.
That, and he went for 6P a little too early and just died with 50 meter. Very, very tough stuff there.
Just so close, but Lord Knight takes it. Only needs one more game to advance to Grand Finals winner side.
See if LK can do this thing. Augus really just, it's about, the hard thing is that I don't think he's really mismanaging his blood gauge. I just think that it's an inevitability in this matchup that you have to spend it to get aggressive enough to hit him. And LK is just doing such a good job defensively that the transformations are happening.
You are right, yeah. Without using Nago's special, it's kind of hard for him to catch Millia.
Because getting to level 3 normal and just relaxing is not really the win condition here. Attempts there.
Look at that risk gauge. Becoming a factor now.
Oh, had the hit, potentially round-ending hit. And that's something that always feels bad. Getting hit on a whiff to normal when you have 50 meter available.
Oh, here we go, Bloodsucking Universe. Gets out of the corner with the propel.
Winning out on the strike throw. Maybe he was looking for the RC.
So slick, but it didn't kill!
Oh no, and he has 50 meter, 5P, checked the disc, wasn't ready for it. Augus, so smart.
Round start 2S has been working wonders for Lord Knight. And we're already back into the corner, running the blender. Here we go, another disc. Wall splat, breaks.
Go forward, low profile is the far S. This round's going to LK.
Oh, drops it. It's not over till it's over. He just needs half a bar and a dream.
50 meters still. What a shimmy that LK does not bite on, and it goes in for the anti-air.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Patience.
Yeah, it's good from Augus. Close slash follows up. Okay, Fukio backwards is a great option there. Went for the cross up K. Lord Knight not falling for it.
Gets him with the 5H, pushes him all the way in the corner. Look at the range on that button.
Meter available now. 2K anti-air. Went for the command throw, whiffed, but the trade still in his favor. Okay, 1 life to live here. Oh, and didn't have a chance to use the burst.
Lets it rip.
Damn, so pushing it on up.
Yeah, to the final game, 2-2.
To evening that back up. So tough here for both players. A lot of mental damage back and forth, we'll say, to say the least. These are two characters that can really, in a lot of situations, play very disrespectful and just straight up get away with it. Like robbery levels of getting away with it. And both these players are both so good at abusing that. It finally comes down to the last game.
Yeah, these characters can make you look like you have no clue how to play the game when they're just
Of course.
obliterating you. But I feel like that's kind of the nature of Guilty Gear too.
Yeah, I mean, other than the zoners and I'm doing finger quotes, the fair characters, dude, it could just be over in a heartbeat.
Duel 1.
What do you mean? Kai is the most honest character in fighting. All right, into our final game here.
Forward, close S, not gonna happen. Close S blocked again, but there's the cross up. LK.
Into a wall break. Yep, helps break the wall. JD, knock her out of the skies.
With the eye poke. Down. Anti-air. For the command throw, tried to swing to saw the slash coming and tried to anti-air it.
Gets the pickup this time. And the OTG for the kill.
Okay, he's gonna opt into no burst here. Augus saving it for this round. Expect to see burst very early, I think here.
Yep, this is set point for Lord Knight. He's gonna throw out his own Gamma Blade.
Down dashes forward. Good follow-ups here. Every normal that connects. Beating that lust just a little bit more.
This is so close. He only needs one more hit. That's gonna hit.
Yes,
All right, we're going on to a final round here. This is what we love to see. Here we go. Augus and Lord Knight. Winner goes to grand finals on the winner's side.
He was good. Look for the close slash afterwards. The bite does not get there. Check Fukio forward. Cannot go unchecked, so that's smart from Lord Knight.
Yeah, he wants him in that corner. He has him right where he wants him.
The problem is he's got him all the way to the corner, but doesn't really have the blood gauge resource to be able to do anything about it. LK gets out relatively for free, and now the pressure is so on here for Augus.
Augus has the meter. He's gonna YRC. Fukio into nothing and baits the burst, and that's it. Lord Knight moves on.
All right, and that is just so tough, man.
Millia.
We're gonna get MacsSama versus Bean.
Dude, so back into it. We've seen Bean already go through a couple Nagoris. Can he add another one to the
Duel
table?
1. Let's rock.
Back there. Like we said, that's one of the rare things here about Bean, willing to play that full screen game, even against Nagoriyuki. The command throw.
All right. Crazy mix. Suki, wall break. What's it gonna be? Alpha Blade? Nope. Back dash. He decides to back off a little bit.
Okay, that's a smart decision there from Mac. Got the counter hit and was able to push it through. Was doing a great job. Didn't overcommit his burst.
Oh, burst out of that. He wants none of this chip mix up. Double backdash for Bean. I like cannot stress enough how much I really enjoy that Bean just will stay back and wait. Just something you don't see that often from a lot of Chipp players. It's really great to see.
Oh, and he was ready for that PRC forward from MacsSama as well. Just was already jumping out.
The Bean special, fast RC into command grab for the win.
One of the only Chipps that we really see use fast RC in that way. Most of the Chipps, which granted, it's a great call. Use it for like those shenanigans, max distance, like RC, nothing personal, kid, end up right behind them type of mix-ups, right? Bean uses it for command throw so consistently.
I know, and it's working out so consistently for him too. It feels like it hits almost nearly every time.
We'll see though. MacsSama been playing very, very well all day, and those last two games were really no different. He's been able to hold up with the best of them. Got some more work to do with Bean though.
Yep, we're moving on in.
Duel 1.
Let's rock.
Let's rock.
Oh, whiffs the 6H. That would have been a nice chunk of damage early on. Back into Nagoriyuki's home, right in the corner.
Oh, and with the burst baited, this is a huge problem here. Mac doing so well on the offense. Grabs the reversal, actually. And then 2Ks him straight out of it. He's losing out on the attempt at the DP.
Oh, Beta Blades. Kind of a dangerous Beta Blade, but it worked out in his favor. 6H. Look at that. It does so much damage to Chipp.
Nice. That throw. Ends up beginning. Goes for the super. Is it going to hit?
That's
no.
a whiff.
Way
Into
too high.
J2K into a full combo.
Dude, and the blood gauge is very, very high here. So if Mac can get back to neutral without having to use blood, yeah, this is a great situation for him.
Oh, bite. Tries to bite again. Baits the burst. But Nagoriyuki has a lot of guts. Is this going to be able to kill?
Dude, that is just the confirm of a lifetime from Bean. One of the sickest Chipp confirms I've ever seen. That was unbelievable, man. Dude,
right.
Mac really has to make something happen here. 2S, I think, is going to be a lot of the answer here. 2H works well, too.
Bean is playing out of his mind.
Another knockdown, Mac. Gonna get rushed down here, but still in it. There's the command throw.
Yep, again. Just getting these 6Ks.
Oh, and the Alpha Blade cross up. Wow. Dude, once again, Bean coming through with the advantage.
And thank you, Lou, for the $2 direct contribution on Matcherino. We really appreciate it.
That's the homie Illuminati, man. I hope you're really doing well, buddy. It's good to have you in the chat. Glad that you would contribute, man. Appreciate you a lot.
Thanks for tuning in.
All right. Mac has been so close in so many of these rounds. They all have been absolutely doable.
But Bean just that much a little ahead.
Just a hair. That's all it takes, though.
He's winning by the hair on his chinny chin chins.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right, round start. Good in to win, baby.
Follow-up being forced to burst early, which is a great choice. I think J2K straight into the throw.
Yeah, Mac not really having an answer for J2K, and that is a big counter hit.
No way, right?
No, he's not dead.
Okay, I was like, oh, hold on.
But it's close.
One more decision. Well, that means it for the FD. Here's the knockdown. This is where Bean excels. Got to the corner. There it is. Gets the command throw.
He's got 50 meter now. Puts himself in the corner.
DK clashes. There's the counter hit. There's a burst available for Mac. Is he going to spend it?
There it is. BRC 2P. That's the smart decision.
Yeah, that BRC there gets the slowdown, guaranteed punish.
And another no, drops the combo. That could have been devastating.
He almost could have killed him there. But half the life already gone now. Mac is in a great position.
Jumps over the Alpha Blade. Backdashes the Bloodsucking Universe.
Not gonna happen. Good double jump there from Bean. Fast RC.
Every single
command throw.
time.
There's no one has been able to deal with it. That's the Bean, homie. Another command throw. 50 meter available. He is gonna spend it for the RC, and that's enough to kill.
And he is on set point now. Trying to make this a quick 3-0 for him. Oh, another Alpha Blade? Nope. Yep, there's another Alpha Blade.
Yo, dude, the JK's pushing through. Mac in so much trouble here. Doesn't even have access to a burst. I don't think Bean can kill here, but this is such a big advantage.
He just needs one more touch.
Nice cancel into another J2K. Bean off a perfect.
Yep.
Talking about Bean off of Bean. Good God.
Sending MacsSama home, but great stuff from MacsSama.
Bean and Augus.
Bean has to fight another Nagoriyuki, and now Augus truly is the last samurai in this tournament. He is the Tom Cruise.
Had to do it. Knocked off the spin off early. Oh, Beta Blade. And that's what lost Bean the set earlier, was going for those errant Beta Blades. Being a little too aggressive on reversals. Didn't work out.
Yeah, and look at that damage already.
And that's the first overhead we've seen from him all tournament.
Uh-oh.
But he's dead.
Yeah, but he's dead.
Augus with that first round.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Good. Gets whipped. Great backdash. Oh.
2S5H, creating some space. Bean getting in with these J2Ks.
Oh, and got the combo because it was a punish. So access to burst for both players here. Augus on a big meter advantage though. For that big deal forward, didn't get it.
Just triple jumping across the screen.
Another counter hit. Augus is going to hold on to the burst. No, he pops out.
Oh no!
Oh, and he had meter RC that maybe hesitated a little bit. Oh no, Bean pulling out the tricks.
The forbidden air dash.
Does this hit behind him though? Okay, Alpha Blade beats it, and then the 5K. For those of you that have never seen that, that is a very viable way to use your 200 meter as Chipp. Don't spend it all in one place. It does not apply to your boys.
No, you hit that forbidden air dash and hit them with an instant overhead full screen. Alright. One more hit will do it. But gets tossed into the corner. He's got to watch out now.
Yeah, burst. Great option. First back for Bean here. He's going to have to look for a punish gold burst, but no.
It just runs neck first into a big old 5H.
Dude, I like seeing the chat's reaction to the super cancel. Dude, that's the kind of stuff that you can expect here from Chipp. Whether it's the super, whether it's an Alpha Blade. There's so many tricks that can come down.
He should be a tricky character. I know that, who is it? Zato is labeled as tricky? Or is it Faust? No, Faust is unique.
I don't know. It's Chipp, though. They don't know. They don't really know.
All right, we're moving in. Augus up 1.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
2 round start.
Okay, and then in the cross up.
Whoa.
Man grab doesn't get there. Here we go. No player we see get more mileage off these situations than Bean, but Augus not having any of it. A third of your life on one decision, you're burst for the next.
Living that life of danger with Chipp.
H connects, double Fukyo, really aggressive, trying to end it here, but let's get away actually.
That should be a kill. Yep, Chipp. His skin is paper and his bones are glass.
Yeah, hit him 3 times, man. Nature the beast for sure, jumping 2K into the command throw.
So hard to react to be honest. J2K whiffs.
Ooh, looks for counter here, did get the cross up. Double Fukyo. Oh, had him on the ground as well, but just mistimed it.
Wow, that burst safe route.
Yeah, the 2S pickup was so smart. Tried to get him on the throw here. That's the knockdown. Punishes the OTG. Oh, and the burst is a little late. And I think that that's so unfortunate because Bean even delayed it. He was trying to get that burst that late. He wanted like Augus to think that he wasn't going to go for it.
For sure, and it looks like Augus really is craving that run back against Lord Knight. He wants it, and he only needs one more game to get to it. And this is the first time we've seen anybody kind of manhandle Bean like this.
Yeah, I mean, other than getting sent to loser's bracket, it's really just been him kind of running down on people. So now, Augus, make it happen.
We'll see if Bean can turn it on and bring it back.
Worst case, the beans are refried, and there's definitely way worse things to do with beans.
Yes.
Duel 1.
If he's not careful, he'll get baked, though, here.
Oh, no. Please. We gotta stop. It has to end somewhere. Okay. 6H actually working out. Good amount of damage down early on Bean.
All right, that command grab.
He goes with the stagger. Cross up is blocked afterwards for Augus.
Alpha Blade shenanigans. Blocks it that time, but puts himself in the corner.
That's the problem here with this matchup as Augus connects once again. The fight whiffs for the 3rd time.
This is still anyone's round. Again, command grab. Almost has enough meter to RC.
Go back, trying to fake the command throw there. Has meter, chose not to use it.
Yep, meter is a factor here. Tries to make the burst.
Augus is going to hold on to his burst.
Smart decision. And kicks his body afterwards, the disrespect.
Had to. J2K, Alpha Blade a little too far. Doesn't matter, Bean's back in there.
Look at this J2K pressure. Gets the wall break. Bean is not going quietly into that good night.
RC, burst late from Augus. Still a little too high, spends the RC. Not enough to kill, so has to go into mix-up. Oh, and he had it dialed up. You saw the shoulder pulled back. The 2H was coming.
He was ready.
Oh,
go forth, my child.
That was so scary there, because if Bean gets counter hit, we might just be headed to the next set. That was a very scary one. Holy moly. So there's
Hopping back on the setup.
Yeah, there's one back on the board. Little by little, piece by piece. It wasn't built in a day and all that, you know.
That's true.
Everyone I can think of.
Sleepy Joe Beans.
Hella crack. I love our chat so much. We're the best chat. All right. Bean, can you do it again?
Let's see if Bean can make the comeback.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Okay. Cautiously approaching from full screen now. 5K, great answer there from Augus. And this is one of the issues here when you're nickel and diming and your opponent's writing blank checks with their normals. Is that Bean has one more interaction, but Augus is pretty much in life lead here.
Yeah, he gets more bang for his buck.
Even on block. They delayed it there, went for the reset. Another attempt there from Bean.
Man, chip damage is obnoxious.
He was so smart. He went for the JD as well to try and poke Chipp out of the air.
Nice backdash there. Wow, getting close to a negative penalty here.
ERC kind of forced the burst there. The issue was pressed a little too much there from Augus.
Backdash just a little too early.
50 meter.
Is he gonna do it again? Oh, he's gonna. There it is.
And that's just too risky of a place to burst there from Augus. I agree in holding on to it.
Sometimes it's smart to keep it. Solid whiff punish into Bloodsucking Universe. Oh, whiffs the next one.
One didn't work out. There's a command grab of his own. Bean back to work. 5K into the attempt. Nice backdash.
Finally starting to get some answers for the command grab.
Oh, and that's the shenanigans we're used to seeing there from Chipp with the PRC. J2K pushed back by the YRC. Burst available. Gonna hold on to it.
Yeah, he wanted to bait that burst real bad. Chips him out. Yeah, 5H does so much chip damage. It is a huge factor in this matchup, and in any matchup, honestly.
That's just one of the main factors. That might have been a missed J2K from Bean there.
It definitely
Huge
was.
error.
Oh, run up with the counter hit slash.
Oh no, and the blood gauge is broken
Oh,
out.
no.
Augus not able to burst. All your life is gone. Oh, and that has to be it.
Yep.
Bean.
That, so unfortunate.
Just able to make it happen in the worst way. Augus, I'm so surprised to see Augus not burst earlier there.
I know, you
He
think
held
he
on to
would.
it for so long.
To keep the momentum, or at least just not allow Bean to get any momentum.
Yeah, I was definitely expecting it a little bit sooner, but being able to take advantage after the blood pop. So now, going into the final game, this is so difficult. Is Bean really going to make this? Is this really going to be the 3-0 comeback? The reverse 3-0? Does it have to happen like this every time?
We're about to find out.
Oh, man, I'm stressed. I'm really stressed.
Duel 1.
Here we go. Let's rock.
Staying away from the clone, being content. And that's another thing. Bean doesn't care. He doesn't mind going into negative penalty. He's not worried about it in the slightest. He's able to stay evasive, backdashing. What could go wrong?
Yeah, and he is just controlling this first round.
And he's dead.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my god.
By the end of your thought.
Listen, he was doing it at first, you know.
My man got sent to the Shadow Realm.
That's a good round start there. Jumps up, J2K, doesn't work out.
And Augus on set point.
Oh, triple overhead is dealt with by Augus, but the RC makes it a little too difficult. 50 meter available, pretty good position on the blood gauge.
Patience from Bean.
Oh,
The hero burst.
just how did he know? How do you know he's gonna try and hero there?
And yet again, we're in final game, final round. Here we go, Bean and Augus.
It's just impossible that he always knows, man.
He's in his head.
And the scariest thing here is that either player can really win off of one decision. A lot to happen. 2H trade always in the favor here for Nagoriyuki. Blood gauge is very high though. Gotta be careful. Bean progresses and then backs up.
Augus needs to be careful. He can't afford to throw out any more special moves here.
The counter hit pushes him to the corner. 50 meter available. That's gonna be a broken wall, which is a nightmare here for Augus because now he has to catch Bean again with no special moves.
And the positive bonus.
Swinging 2S just to make sure he stays active. Doesn't
That's
want to get
it.
that negative bonus.
He can't do another Fioko.
2H can't even convert it. meter. He is going to earn another burst, though. 2H, Fuki goes forward. This time gets the command grab. It's crucial.
He still has meter.
Oh, no. Anything could do it for either player. Goes for the dash down. Had to FD afterwards. No conversion, but there's no punish. There's no punish.
No RC spending there. Spends the RC for nothing.
The RC into nothing. Good evasion so far from Bean. It doesn't chip him.
And he's FGing. He still has the burst, though. He
Makes the burst. How does Bean do
He
it?
drops it. Then he gets the
Oh my god, into the command grab. Oh, the back and forth is so crucial, but Bean makes it happen. Lord Knight facing off against our legendary hero Bean.
in the grand finals of TNS.
Dude, Lord Knight's got a set to give, but boy, please don't give a set to Bean. Like,
Don't let him run with that.
No, that's not the kind of momentum you want to deal with.
All right, get your bets in. Give your energy to whoever you're rooting for. Here we go. Grand finals.
Oh, and first hit is some great footsies there from Lord Knight. Danger already looking up for Bean here.
Look at this scramble. They're trying to hit each other. It's just...
Yeah, it's two of the most mobile characters doing a great job. Dude, and shoutouts to Fat Cat coming through with a $20 direct contribution. Holy moly, thank you so much for
the
that.
fat donation
Dude,
there.
and we appreciate you a lot. Thank you so much for the contribution. Again, guys, !Maturino in the chat if you want to get in there to check it out.
Have you ever seen so much danger on the screen? Both players just teetering on the edge of negative penalty, zooming all around the screen.
Still doing a good amount of pressure. LK navigating well, just trying to stay out of the corner.
We need an initial D music in here, not Millia's.
That should be enough for it to be the kill. Does get burst back, but shouldn't use it here probably. What do I know? LK might be feeling it.
It's not over, so it's over.
Oh.
There's the throw, and it's going to be a mix. DP!
Yeah, dude, the disc was not real. Goes straight in for the DP and just barely. If Millia was an inch shorter or was wearing smaller heels, that doesn't connect.
Just the Superman punch straight up into the air.
Record ends, 2K trades. What a trade from Lord Knight, and then is able to go into the run-up throw. 5S block, dash up nothing. What the dude, so much respect for both of these guys.
There's the RRC into the command grab. Works every time.
That's the
Look
beam,
at this
dude.
mix.
And the left-right mix is just a little too much. Using his RC to extend the block string. LK forced to FD that whole time and just ran out of gas. I mean, you could only hold up for so long.
We're in game one, and this is already insane. It's like watching a Dragon Ball fight where
Dude,
they're
it
just
actually
teleporting
is.
all over and you're trying to keep up.
It actually is. And I'm curling on the ground like, what is happening?
What's happening?
Somebody give me the commentary on what's happening. I can't even see these guys.
We're humans among a bunch of Saiyans.
Well, into the next one. No
Yeah.
time to come up for air.
Good Lord.
I know a lot of people are favoring Bean here because they want to see the next set, but LK trying to silence him. Run up 2K is on the menu here for LK, but Bean winning out in the footsies.
All right, he's got Lord Knight in the corner here. Command grab.
2H into the canceled wall run. There's just nothing you can do there. Off the canceled wall run, he has 50 meter. He can cancel whenever he wants.
Just crazy. Oh, Bean wins the trade in the air-to-air.
And that's just such a gross conversion there from Bean off the jumping heavy. 5K stagger pressure. Bean jumps out at the perfect time. LK kind of losing control, but there you go. Nice backdash, and here's your knockdown.
This is the opportunity for Lord Knight to get something started.
Break that wall.
Shouts to Chris Jericho.
Good backdash. Okay. Full meter here. LK certainly kills if anything connects. There it is. Bean wisely holding on to the burst. No reason to waste it there. Wow, and that was a really high confidence button there at the start from Bean.
I know, just right in.
Bad Moon does connect, and 2D's the Beta Blade, actually.
What an interaction. 6K.
The overhead. Oh, the first person to evade it. LK looking different here.
Lord Knight in that, radiating that final boss energy.
And blocks the Beta Blade. Another situation that last time went Bean's direction has come up all LK.
50K.
If LK makes him block another close slash, expect Bad Moon.
All right. Ooh, fast RC.
Oh, I got hit. It doesn't go for the wow.
There's the throw. One more touch will do it. Run up 6K.
Dude, and there's another one.
And Bean wants to reset this.
That is just, I mean, there's so many. I see people in the chat asking, like, how did he block that? I have so many questions here. How are they able to do so well on defense? How does everything come through afterwards? How did LK adjust his mix-up game to be ready for that Beta Blade after really just only seeing the situation once? Like, they're just adapting at an incredible speed.
At light speed.
Like you said, it's a very apt... Humans watching Saiyans fight is a very apt way to put it, for sure.
It's just so fast and so many quick, important decisions just going on constantly. But here we go. Bean just has to win one more to reset this bracket.
Away. I mean, it's important to note that LK has been trying to start most rounds with footsies there. He started with command dash, looking to be a little more aggressive here. And I think this is another one of those situations. I think LK might lean into the throw a little bit more, has been going mostly into these high-low, like left-right type of mix-ups. Might be time to start dialing in. There it is, empty low, maybe a couple more throws.
Great block there, using the FD to fall faster.
Jump back FD is so smart to deal with almost everything that can come from that situation.
And a smart thing to remember is if you block in the air with FD, you hit the ground faster than you normally would. So you can punish things that you might not normally be able to.
Beta Blade trades, jumps over the throw, but the jump S is still able to win it out.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Yes, again, what a great confirm. Able to get himself on a mix-up afterwards.
6K. All right, Bean out of the corner. First. That's a big counter hit. This is going to hurt.
Yeah, and gets the rejump situation. There's another cross-up. Anything will do it now for LK. Bad Moon.
And that's Lord Knight up with one now on the board.
And this is the kind of situation that we've seen before. We've even seen it from Bean. Down 2, able to run it back. The situation is, I mean, the stage is set. It's just, what is LK going to do here, man?
And now Bean's got to make some adjustments too. Because now that Beta Blade on Wake Up with the disc isn't working out for him. Lord Knight's starting to sniff that out.
The best it's come out for him is he hit him the first time, it got baited the next 2, and then there was a trade that still left him on his back. So at this point, like you said, gotta lean off the, either you need to mix up your timings or where you're doing it, or you gotta lean off the Beta Blade a little bit.
Of course. And to answer that question, if Millia blocks or gets hit, the disc will go away.
Yes. Yeah, so any offensive interaction with Millia will delete the disc.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right, here we go. Round start.
Okay, nice block on the cross-up.
Here we go, just a lot of movement around. All right, there's the first big counter hit, but nothing off of it.
Yeah, close slash tried to combo into itself, did not work out. There's another jumping normal late burst from Bean on something that actually wasn't going to confirm.
And that nice little side switch there. Into the wall break. But sending Chipp back to neutral can be a bad decision sometimes.
Yeah, I was going to say, got another Alpha Blade cross-up, 2K hits, but no follow-up. Max meter here for LK, BRC forward.
But still manages to flip him.
And then the super LK, very smart.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
I love how both players are backing up at the start of the round, giving each other so much respect.
I mean, Bean was winning out there. Okay, better timings with the Beta Blade there. Can't lean all the way off of it. Very smart. But that air-to-air has been a nightmare for
Wow! What a roll through.
2K, Alpha Blade gets across. Another nice stop.
I don't know if he wanted that. Maybe he was predicting some kind of button, but he's gonna pay dearly for it here. Put through the wall.
Okay, lots of meter on the table for both of them. BRC back to try and keep it to the same side. No burst available. Bean has to FD. YRC instead.
Burst.
DP instead of burst. What a choice.
All these backdashes.
It has to be very, very careful. Anything will do it. Oh, and what an aggressive run-up. LK. Not a care in the world.
Yeah, LK with the 2K to take it, and now we're tied up 2-2.
Hey, this has been very, very difficult back and forth. LK, such an experienced player. And the longer the set goes, I feel like the more you have to favor LK here. The short-term adaptations have been incredible from Bean all tournament. But there's not a lot of people that I would give the advantage to if LK has enough time to
It's
adapt.
true. And the question is Bean about to get a taste of his own medicine, the reverse 3-0? We'll see. We're about to find out right now. This might be our final game. We're either getting a reset or we're getting a TNS champion.
It's going to be very, very close.
Either way, it's going to be very exciting.
Deep breaths. We're either getting 5
Breathe.
more games or a champion here. That's got to be it. There's no way it doesn't go all the way if it doesn't go to the next set. So here we go. LK trying to prevent that. 2K2D is blocked. A nice block on the cross-up from Bean, and then Beta Blade early on representing it in this game.
But whiffs the command, grabbing it, thrown into the corner for it.
And I think that's been the major adjustment. LK really hasn't had to block jump 2K almost at all.
No, he just runs away from it, which is so smart.
Okay, flashback is good. It was good footsies win there from Bean, but can't really get anything off of it. Again with the footsies win.
I have never seen the danger warning pop up this much.
Yeah, both of them very respectful of each other's space here. The low. Here we go. One more mix. Yeah, YRC's going to push away. Has burst available if he wants to try and hero it, but no, the 60 wins.
And Lord Knight is sitting on tournament point.
Very, very close here. Bean with the 2K starter. Doesn't really get anything afterwards.
Screen trade. Great backdash.
Oh my god, dude. Quetzal coming through with the $50 direct contribution, by the way. Holy boy,
Let's
thank
go.
you, dude.
Right at the grand finals, too. Just in time.
Again!
Jumps the red Roman cancel.
Dude, he's just been able to jump out of that so much.
Bean still has burst, but he's holding on to it. The Alpha Blade, but doesn't connect with it.
Has burst available. Might want to look for a gold burst here potentially. Does connect, but not able to kill FD from LK.
The throw.
The final situation here.
Don't burst.
Ah! The presence of mind to hold the burst there. Bean has the patience of a monk. I just don't understand how he does it.
I would have matched first.
Okay, 5K crosses up again. Oh, wall run canceled.
Oh, jumps over the Alpha Blade.
Okay, nice block there on the double overhead. Beta
Oh,
Blade
clips at
connects
the very
late. LK jumps into it. Moves him off to the flame. RC gets the burst, actually.
And Bean still has his burst on deck, too.
Full slash connects, though. This is a huge problem. Lord Knight still able to block the cross up. Here comes the mix. Beta Blade
It's
wins
working
out.
out for him here.
Jumps the command grab again. Lord Knight is ungrabbable.
The burst goes off. Both players sitting at similar resources in life.
Dude, okay. 50 meter, there's the decision. Bean has the meter here. YRC. Attempted
And
commando!
that's it! And Lord Knight takes it!
Oh, LK is just one step ahead. Bean, who has been throwing people all night.